Yo, what is going on, people? This is one of the most exciting episodes for episode reviews. But what's going on, people? My name is Adam here, also known as Raph. Welcome to My Hero Academia Season 3, Episode 1 review. Yes, My Hero Academia is finally back. It is finally here, and I am just so dang excited to watch My Hero once again within the spring anime of 2018. This is absolutely amazing. So before we even get into the review, before we even start talking about things that I really liked, disliked, and a bunch of other things that happened within the episode, I want to say, guys, that this one is a little bit of a sensitive topic. If we're going to be talking about My Hero Academia within the comment section, within my Twitter, within anything, please, no manga spoilers. I feel like this has to be addressed right now due to the fact that there are going to be a lot of people who have read the manga and who are definitely going to be probably clicking on this video. Maybe not. But if you guys have read the manga, please don't say anything. Please. I pray to God that we don't say anything right now. The reason is because I'm an anime watcher. I watch the anime religiously, and I really like the anime. I know that I know there's some benefits towards watching the manga. I know there is, but I just really like the animations. I just don't want it to be sullied or ruined because I switched from the anime to the manga, because that has happened to me a little bit before. When I was reading Soul Eater, I kind of felt like the manga was a little bit different, with the tone of how it writes and everything, and I kind of like the anime. So, and I really don't want to hate the anime or start hating the anime because I started reading the manga and vice versa. So let's stop talking, let's stop babbling. Let's be all respectful to everybody with spoilers. So no manga spoilers. That's not a thing within this. So please, no manga spoilers. But anyway, regardless of that, let's talk about My Hero Academia episode 1 of season 3. So yesterday, which was Friday, so this is technically being recorded on the Saturday. It should be coming out today, I'm not sure. But yesterday, which was Friday, Crunchyroll did tweet out a little bit of a tweet saying that there's going to be a new episode of My Hero Academia, but it's going to be a beach episode. Now, when I heard that, or when I first was reading that tweet, I genuinely thought that there was going to be a beach episode, which means that normally in cases like shonen animes, whenever there's a beach episode, there's nothing much really going on. It's just going to be a filler arc and basically them just fooling around on the beach and just being kids, because that's what they are. They're high school kids literally learning how to use their quirks, abilities, powers, that sort of thing. So I really wasn't expecting a lot from the first episode of My Hero Academia, but unfortunately I was relatively surprised and shocked by the way that they delivered this first episode. I think this is one of the best first episodes for a new season. It's really good. It reintroduces a lot of things and starts talking about a lot of past events within the earlier seasons of My Hero, which is actually a really good way to recap people. It's essentially a recap episode that doesn't really give too many plot details for the future of what's going to be happening within the show. It's something that a lot of animes kind of do. Some of them do it really correctly and really good, and some of them just absolutely avoid trying to do a recap episode of what happened within previous seasons, which kind of sucks because I think My Hero Academia did this one really well. It showed us past events within season 1 and season 2, and I think that is a fantastic way for them to recap things. Talking about how Deku got his quirk back, talking about how Deku and he's talking about how Midoriya and Todoroki had a whole argument about why Todoroki should use both of his powers and not just the one. Talks about Ida and how he's been struggling and wanting to get revenge with the hero killer Stain. It reintroduces a lot of key aspects from the past seasons, which I really enjoy from My Hero, which I'm actually thankful for. I think it's absolutely amazing and fantastic the way that they reintroduced the characters. They showed us all of Class A, reintroduced all their quirks so that people are refamiliarized with the way that specific characters work, how everything is done and whatnot. And I think it's absolutely amazing that they were able to show that specific way of how characters are reintroduced into the series, which is really good, and I really am proud of that. I really like the way that they did it. I think that it's one of the best ways that a shonen anime has reintroduced things. A lot of other shonen animes don't really do this typical side of thing, because normally shonen animes don't take huge breaks like My Hero does, and I think My Hero's breaks are absolutely amazing and wow and astonish a lot of people. Which brings me into my next part, which is talking about My Hero Academia's opening. So we did get to see the new opening, and I'm not sure what it's called. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce it. But there's a brand new opening for My Hero Academia, and it's one of the, I guess, biggest parts, the biggest shocks and surprises within this episode was the opening of the song. And it's not because the song was really good. I kind of feel like the song is skippable this time around, which is a little bit weird because My Hero really hasn't had too many songs that are skippable. But this one around, I'm kind of feeling like it's going to be a skippable song. I feel like this one's not going to be really talked about. But that's not the point. That's not what people were really excited for. It definitely wasn't the song. It was what was in the animations. Now, a lot of people, and including myself, know that there are spoilers or there are events that will be coming up within the season. They show a lot of stuff, and within this moment, within the opening, they showed so much that even my brother, who is a manga reader, said that they are going above and beyond. They're literally going the plus ultra route on what was shown within the opening of the show. I'm not 100% sure what exactly he was freaking out about, but he genuinely was freaking out, and he definitely said that the story is going to go a lot farther than he originally intended. He didn't think that it would get this far. He genuinely said that, he genuinely told me that season 4 is where things are going to get amped up. That was what he said before the show even began. He said season 3 isn't really going to be that good, and I cannot lie to you. Season 3 is going to be great. It's just not going to be the best season out there. And then all of a sudden we see this opening, and he says, "Oh my God, they're doing season 4 within season 3. That's crazy." He definitely has a lot of questions, because he's just like, I don't understand how they can include all of this within the opening and include it all within this one season. He's a little bit shocked and a little bit surprised as to what they were showing within the opening. And if you guys do know, in the comment section down below, do not, I repeat, do not tell anyone, don't put anything within the comment section down below as to what is shown within the opening of the show. All I was told was that season 3 was going to be a little bit far. It's going to stop at a specific point, but now they literally, my brother has changed his mind and said that no, it is going a lot farther than what it is. So I'm really excited to see what it is and what's happening. So back towards the episode, basically this is the time where they're going on summer vacation. Midoriya, rather than instead of taking his break, he's definitely starting to train a lot more. He's starting to work out. He's starting to do things on his off times, because he doesn't want to go and start slacking off while it is summer vacation. And training camp is just around the corner, so he wants to make sure that he's able to prove himself at camp. He wants to make sure that he is capable of doing everything he needs to do at camp. But unfortunately, 2 unexpected guests definitely come in that kind of stop his training, but kind of help him as well. They decided that they would go towards the school gym, because apparently there's a swimming pool there that they can use, and they said that they wanted to use it for personal reasons and to gain stamina. But unfortunately, the guys who kind of set this up, I'm not sure what their names are right now, because they're so forgettable characters. Their names are forgettable to me, but the guys that basically wanted them to have it so that the girls would show their skin off, basically within their bikinis, their swimsuits, their nice ass and that sort of thing, which is basically, when I first heard this, I was like, yep, this is a fan service episode, this is what it is. But no, it actually became a recap episode. They weren't wearing any bikinis whatsoever. They were wearing their regular school uniform. The guys were just really having a lot of races, having just a lot of fun, and a lot more recap on what their goals are, what they want to become, and who this is. So this arc, and who this is. So this arc feels like it's another Todoroki, Ida, and Midoriya and Bakugo arc. It definitely feels like it's one of those arcs again, but I feel like I'm going to be 100% wrong. I'm pretty sure someone's going to tell me in the comment section, Adam, you're 100% wrong. But the beginning, the recap kind of feels like that, but I kind of want them to stray away from those characters a little bit and start talking about other characters within the show. I kind of want to see where Uraraka definitely will stand within this season of the show. I feel like Uraraka is a character that's definitely developed a lot. She developed massively within the second season, but I kind of want them to push her character so far within this season of the show. I want Uraraka to become so powerful, so much, because right now she kind of feels, I kind of feel like her character is the Sakura, and I really don't want to call her that, because I really want Uraraka to be this character that is as good as Deku, and I want her to be another rival that Deku has. I want her to basically be this character that she strives to be, because she definitely has some really good goals. She wants to protect her mom and her parents, and she wants them to be able to never really work another day in their life. I want that to happen. You know what I mean? I want her character progression to really be pushed to the absolute limit within the next season of the show. I think that's going to be what's going to really sell me for this season of My Hero Academia. While I do want her character to be pushed, I really also want to see, I feel like Midoriya's character's been pushed a lot. I feel like it's been good, and he's actually been getting a lot more progress, which is really good. But another character that I'd really like to see getting pushed a lot more is Bakugo. I feel like last season we really didn't get to see a lot of him, and that was kind of disappointing for me personally, because his character never really changes. He's always the ass within the group. He's always the outsider within the group. He never really fits in, you know what I mean? All he really cares about is surpassing All Might, but I want him in this season to have a huge character change. I want his attitude to really change, and to really understand that him trying to surpass All Might is the wrong way to think about being a hero. I want his character to literally go through the biggest transformation ever within My Hero Academia. And it's a lot to ask for within this season. It really is. Not only to change Uraraka, but as well Bakugo. That's going to be something that is going to be really challenging. I can't wait for them to definitely show me how they're going to do this. It's going to be something of a bit of a challenge, but I definitely want them to definitely push their characters in the right way. So that's going to be really cool. Something I'm really looking forward to, something that I'm really excited to see, is villains. Last season we didn't really get to see a lot of villains. They never really had a huge impact within last season. I'd say we did get to see Stain though, but he really wasn't a villain. He was just a person who didn't really like heroes. I feel like he's kind of like an anti-hero in some sort of way. He definitely doesn't call himself a villain per se. He just didn't like the way that the heroes were being treated within this or last season of My Hero Academia. But this season, I really want them to push the villains in this season. I want them to make me hate them so goddamn much that I literally start to love that character. I think with villains though, that's probably one of the best reasons, because right now we do have some really good villains, but I just downright don't hate the villains within the show as of right now. I feel like the villains in the show right now are just doing nothing. They're really just sitting around, just being bored, not really doing much for the show to help it progress and start to do a lot more different stuff. It's something that I kind of have a problem with. That's one of my main problems with My Hero Academia, is that the villains just aren't doing anything. I understand that we had the whole tournament arc, we had the whole training camp, the hero camp that they had at the first one. It wasn't really a camp, it was a field trip, but the villains just genuinely don't do much for the show right now. And I don't hate them. I don't hate them. They haven't really done anything wrong. They're kind of just sitting there plotting and thinking and learning the ways to defeat All Might, which is okay right now, but I really want them. I genuinely want them to push right now. I want them to literally be so goddamn badass that I genuinely start to hate that character. And mind you, it's a good type of hate. When I mean hate, I don't mean like, oh, I hate that character so much. No, like that I just want to kill them or whatever. No, I want them to make me hate them because they're such a good villain. If you understand what I mean. A good example of this is like Handsome Jack from Borderlands 2. I hate Handsome Jack. He is so goddamn obnoxious. He doesn't care about anybody. He's killed so many people from Borderlands 1 and that sort of thing. But I love him as a villain because I hate him so much. He is one of the best video game villains out there right now, and I really want them to start pushing and start saying that these villains are a genuine threat to society, and these are the consequences as to why we don't let villains get away with this. So, with that being said, let's talk about things. Let's recast what I want. Number one, I want Bakugo, the Bakugo to change. I want Bakugo to just get his own arc. It's going to be one of the best arcs out there. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Number two, I want Uraraka to get her own arc. I want her to have the biggest character development in character development history. I want her to be a rival towards Midoriya, because right now all the guys are literally rivals towards Midoriya, but none of the girls are even close to Midoriya's level right now. I really want Midoriya to have a rival, and the best one would literally be Uraraka. You would have Uraraka, Ida, and Midoriya. You'd literally be cheering on the best three. While we do understand and we do know that that Midoriya becomes the greatest hero, I want Uraraka to at least be a challenge for Midoriya. And number three, I really want the League of S or whatever league they call them in My Hero Academia. I want them to literally be so goddamn badass that I genuinely start to hate the characters and start to love them all at the exact same time. I feel like they just haven't really been doing much with the villains within this series. They've just kind of been there, I guess, you know what I mean? So I really want them to push and to drive these characters right now, because it's something that looks amazing. I feel it in my soul that My Hero Academia Season 3 is going to be an amazing season, and I just cannot wait to see what they do with it. So guys, without further ado, let's conclude it right here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did really enjoy it, please make sure you hit the like button and comment down below what you guys think of My Hero Academia Season 3. What do you guys want to see? And please, no spoilers within the comment section down below. But without further ado, my name is Adam, also known as Raph. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video. Stay awesome.